Good morning, bon dia to Dubai. How are you all? I hope everyone is cool. It's been a very good morning. Just let me know if you can hear me. Bom dia. Hey, Landa. Bom dia, brother. I believe that you can hear me. Otherwise, you don't say bom dia. Hello, brother. Hello, G at GSF. How are you, brother? Hey, David. Thank you, brother, for confirming. Hey, Abdul Moti. It's been a long, brother. I don't see your name. I think you are busy now these days. How are you overall, brother? RS, good morning, brother. I missed you too, man. I was thinking about you and Outlander actually. You guys are busy now these days. I don't know why. Is everything good, brother? Casing, good morning, brother. Good and you? I'm all cool, man. Though I have done my trading before the session, so I would not trade to my funded account in this session. Just read the price action and outline the framing the trade, but not going to push the button because I got the run here, that run, and caught this run. So this fall and that run, both of them I caught, and I got my enough profit for today. So I'm not going to touch my funded account again. Mm-mm-mm. Thank you, brother, for confirming. Hey, Fanny, how are you, brother? Hey, Julio, good morning, brother. Abdul Moti, sir, I have a new, new journey in a new city. Okay, I think new journey, new Gurney. What do you mean by Gurney? But whatever it is, if it is good, then congratulations, brother. I was away from chart for 2 months. Oh my goodness, that's been long. It's been a long, brother. Good morning, Nozan. Nozan is also another one. I didn't see you for so long now. How are you, Nozan? You don't have Eval to do. I have Eval, but not going to touch it because I have already messed up with one of my Eval around the London session. So I'm feeling like recover all of my losses I have done around the London session. I'm feeling like I will force myself to recover my losses. In that type of situation, a lot of people are watching me. They will take the wrong decision with me. I don't want to do that. So if I switch to Eval, I will take bad decision. It's my inner feelings. So I don't want to do that. I will just wait the whole day. I will let this go. Like yesterday, PM session, you have seen that I framed like four, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, four winning trade, but I didn't push not even a single button because I was not feeling good. That's all. Good morning, T3. Why is it T3, brother Julio? Good morning, Archana. How are you, sister? Cheers, Yusuf. Oh, okay, I got you, brother. Yes, that's the right thing. Absolutely, brother. I'm thinking like that way. Good morning, Stephen. How are you, brother? By the way, yesterday I didn't get 10,900 subscriber. If I don't get it, like three more subscribe, if I don't get it by today, I will stop streaming, to be honest, man. Before starting this stream, make sure that you have pushed the like button. It will help our channel to reach more people, more ICT traders. Okay, so please make sure that you have pushed the like button before starting the stream. And also let me know your bias to the comment box. Let me know what is your bias today. If you are bullish, write it down bullish, bearish, or neutral. Whatever it is, just let me know. Okay. At the same time, please join to this poll. Because I need to talk about any of these. Okay, either daily bias, price action, entry model, or psychology. Whichever is going to get the highest vote, I will talk about that actually. So, like, I will spend 1 week not without the price action, of course. With the price action I will spend near about 1 week to talk about that. Okay, so please everyone vote over here. It will be helpful for me to decide which one I should go for. Good morning, brother Ganjam. Julie, you are T9 now. I'm T9. Okay, why is 9 specifically? Why is 9? Hello, Eagle Sniper. How are you, brother? Okay, Abdul Mati, you are beer. Okay, let's see. Been bullish, thinking will prevent daily high, day high. Oh, okay. So you're thinking that this market is going for previous day high. It's too far, I guess. It's too far over here. Yep. I don't know about that. Okay, let's see. Okay, just let me know your bias for today before starting this stream. And please, please, please push the like button, push the like button, push the like button. Watching you from Mexico. Okay, Mexico, beside America, right? By the way, you guys can go to America now, like previous time where Mexican people can easily go to America or American people can easily go to Mexico. Is it still the same way, or there is some kind of heavy guard right now? Without visa, you can enter, something like that. I'm only you. I'm so cool, Eagle. I'm so cool, brother. Before going anywhere, I would love to go to this. Why it is like this way? Mhm. I think something is missing here. Where is my ETH? And yeah, it's there and it's here. Okay, now I got it. There was not ETH and RTH, so I was thinking what happened. So I would love to come here in RTH. Would love to draw your attention. This is the real chart where actually the trading happened. This is the real chart where the trading actually happened. What we do, the cricket is back. The reason is there is some kind of kit. Okay, it's something like something is barking outside of my balcony. I have to close the window. If you say, then I will do that. In that type of situation, it will be difficult for me to stay because it's hot summer over here in Bangladesh. So if it is not disturbing a lot, let me know. If it is disturbing a lot, then I will close the window because I can't stop them. They don't listen to me. Just let me know, Ganjam. If it is so disturbing, let me know. Okay. By the way, 898, two more subscribers. Welcome, Mehdi. No, bro, it's good. Okay, then I will just make it like that. So it's not previous day high. Is it's 23,252. Okay, we'll see that 23,252. We'll see that. But right now, I'm here in regular trading hour. This is the chart where actually the trading happens. That means Wall Street people, they see this chart. They start trading exactly at 9:30. They close trading exactly at 4:14. Okay, this is that 4:14 candle. This is that 9:30 candle. They start 9:30. They finish 4:14. This is the actual price action. All the support and resistance you have learned, they all are from here. Okay, they are seeing this is a strong support. You see here, they are seeing this is support. I don't have any resistance, to be honest. I have some resistance here, which is this high and that high, but this is the all-time high where I'm not interested to see this market will go. So to be honest, in short, I don't have any resistance level. I have the support level here, support level there. So these two sell side liquidity is my highest priority. Right now, this market is here in this volume imbalance. So if you see here to here, okay, just let me mark it. Mm, mm, mm. This is that volume imbalance market yesterday. That means Tuesday market has traded inside this volume imbalance over here and closed inside this volume imbalance. Today, I really would love to see this market will open below this volume imbalance, and then this volume imbalance will work as a resistance. This market will fall for that sell side liquidity. That is my expectation by today. The reason is today is Wednesday, and Wednesday is actually the trend is my friend type days. Okay, so over here, I would love to see a trend that will go for this sell side liquidities, which is 583, my extreme liquidity. I'm not sure about this liquidity, but it will fall at least for this 780 liquidity. I'm coming in electronic trading hour. This is that electronic trading hour. That means this is that candle right now over here. This is that volume imbalance. Don't get confused by this box. This is that volume imbalance from regular trading hour. I have these two sell side liquidity around this area. Market is around 178. Okay, so near about 400 handle. Near about here to here, almost 3 to 400 handle. So my expectation, this market will fall today for at least for this sell side liquidity. If it can fall more, then it can come for this sell side liquidity. Okay, so you can see this is that sell side liquidity here that has been marked, and I have this sell side liquidity over here, which is an obvious liquidity. So either any of this sell side liquidity will be taken by today. I would start from the daily chart today again. Going to remove this box, but please keep that box on your chart because I will have an idea because of the price. I will remember the price 329 and 088, that this that box. So around this box I will have an idea, but please make sure that you have marked that box over there because this is a very important box where the market is right now trending. So until this box is not broken either side, it is very difficult to say where this market will go by today. From the daily chart, you can see that all-time high, body close, body open, different. I don't want to see any body close. Now, if I close the set off, then you will see a body close over there, which is a fake breakout. I really don't have any idea why it is not showing the real price action by toggle it one, but most of the time we get the real price action by toggle it one. Okay, this is actually settlement and close on the daily interval. Okay, I think it's because of 414 they have updated maybe something, but I still would love to use toggle it one set. I would love to take it, I mean make it toggle it one. Here that -2 standard deviation hold the market has fallen. I didn't want to see this market will go to the premium level. So from here to here, this is that premium level, this is that discount level. I didn't want to see it will come to this premium level, but unfortunately it actually came here that week. Okay, open doesn't matter, close is a big deal. Closing is a big deal. You should look for the closing of a candle to justify some kind of fair value gap or liquidity, everything. Open doesn't matter because it makes more liquidity over here if there is a gap or volume imbalance. What it is. Overall it has traded this gap or volume imbalance, which is also called the new day opening gap. This is Friday, Thursday close, this is Friday open. There is a gap which is called new day opening gap. Market has traded that new day opening gap, then fall. No inside candle, so I don't think so. I don't need to think that it's gonna be huge expansion, but at least I would love to see some kind of expansion as today is Wednesday. If I don't get the expansion by 9:30 open, I think I will be very conservative, not going to simply just push the button or framing the trade. I will wait for the perfect setup and then I will show that to you. If I don't get the perfect setup, I am not going to frame any trade for today. So it's a very difficult day for me. First of all, this market is ranging in the same level where it should fall dramatically to take the liquidity. After that big candle, I have another big candle. So this candle has been overlapped by that candle. Then this is Mickey Mouse move. I need an expansion either way, either this way for the all-time high or this way to take that liquidity, and obviously for this gap where I'm expecting before even reaching this all-time high, this market will come to this gap at least. If it is overzealous, it will reach over here, but at least over here. So overall, my expectation, it will fall, but let's see how it is going to work. This is that 4-hour chart. To be honest, from 4-hour chart, I don't have anything to say. From hourly chart, if you remember, yesterday I have shown you the breaker block. I just removed it from my chart. That candle low, breaker block has been traded over here. Market fall came until this area, made relatively equal lows. You can see this low and that low, they are the relatively equal lows. This is that order block. Right now, market is trading that order block. I am so much, what to say, I mean, kind of disappointed by seeing that body close above the mean threshold of that order block. But the next candle, when it has actually closed below that mean threshold, I still believe that this can hold the market. But if it go back and close above this line one more time, I believe that it will fully fill this hourly gap, which I wanted to see, not going to be traded at least until for the 50%. So I wanted to see it is not reaching at least for 50%. Before that, it will fall. This is the sign. This is a bearish market. Okay. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good night. Let me finish, then I will talk to you. Guys, please push the subscription button, make it 900 before even 9:30. Please, for our OCD satisfaction. Though this OCD word used for the psychopath most of the time, but I would love to use that word because of my brother Mahdi. So please make our OCD satisfied by pushing the subscription button, make it 10,900 subscriber. Be our family member. Overall, I am watching this area and I really don't want to see it is going to close above this line one more time. It can tap to this line one more time, there is nothing wrong, but moreover I would love to see it will start to fall from this gap over here. Okay, so that I can use the candle, highest candle over here, which is actually traded below the order block, as a propulsion block, and this market can keep falling. I am seeing all of this reaction, actually this fair value gap reaction as a fair value gap reaction. I'm watching this as a fair value gap reaction. Don't want to see this high will be taken. If this high is taken, I will look for that 50% first and then to the top of this gap. That is the target for me. Okay. Otherwise, I am really extremely bearish for today, and I would love to see this sell side liquidity will be taken. Okay, here that will be taken first, and then this market will fall for the next sell side liquidity, which is 789. You have seen already from the 15-minute chart here. That is that 780 liquidity. From the 15-minute chart, I would love to mark this liquidity for your better understanding. This is that sell side liquidity that has been created by yesterday. If you remember, here we have kind of TGIF line. So yesterday I told that this market is going to tap to this TGIF line. If it doesn't happen, then it is going to happen after the market open. But it happened already before the market closed. So that was the target for yesterday. And I'm very happy to see that it has worked perfectly. So came over here, and then this is the whole price action for today. Right now over here from 15-minute chart, market is trading the last fair value gap. Let me mark that last fair value gap over here. That is that last fair value gap. Market is now trading, and the reaction from here around this area didn't reach to this last fair value gap. I'll be very careful of this fair value gap while this market will start to fall. So overall, I'm expecting the fall until this last fair value gap. If it can fall until this last fair value gap, this is a range near about 60-70 handle range. Out of this 60-70 handle, if I can get at least like 30 to 40 handle, I'm more than happy. Because while this market will come to this last fair value gap, I have no idea is it going to be broken and going for this sell side liquidity, or is it going to give me the rejection again from this last fair value gap, and later maybe around the PM session it is going to be broken and market is falling for that sell side liquidity. I have no idea about that. So my range is from this fair value gap to that fair value gap. Going to remove that 50% of that hourly order block, but make sure you have marked that line on your chart, and also going to remove this fair value gap from hourly chart. Watching this candle, which is my order block, has been traded here. Highest up close body close candle, which has traded that order block, is my propulsion block. Now trading that propulsion block over here. That is that propulsion block. Now trading this propulsion block. Would love to see it will break dramatically, and at least it will reach until the 50% of this last fair value gap. Later, if it can break this, we'll see that sell side liquidity, and finally that sell side liquidity. If it is trend is my friend day, then it will go for this sell side liquidity. If it is not trend is my friend, then at least this liquidity will be taken. For buy side liquidity, I have simply nothing over here, simply just nothing except that all-time high, which I don't want to see will be taken. Sorry, not that one. This is that all-time high, and this is that area which is actually not interested to see because it didn't left any liquidity. This high has taken by the body, so it's not the liquidity to me, but let's see how it is going to work. Overall, I am bearish. First presented gap from Monday, Now, those people who are interested to see the beauty of this first presented gap from Monday, here look at the reaction around this area. Okay, the reaction from this area. Then this market came here again. Yes, some violation happened, but how beautiful it is holding. You can simply say that, brother, it is holding the market. It is very easy to say like that way. Keep the first presented gap from Monday, the whole week. Please try to keep that on your chart. From 1 minute chart. Let me mark it as a line. Okay. So this is that gap, which is my last line to stop the market as I am thinking about fall. If that gap is broken, I will start to look for buy. If that gap is not broken, I will keep looking for sell until this gap, which is the last fair from 15-minute chart. Okay. So that is the pre-market analysis, and there is 4 minutes left before the market open. Still I have 898 subscriber. Please push the subscription button, leave the like. Okay, I can see that 29 likes, where near about 100 plus people are watching. Guys, can you please take a moment and push the like button before starting it? Is it disturbing, Imshi? Hey there, Dorj Suren, how are you, brother? If the background, yeah, grasshopper is something like that. Okay, I forgot the name actually of that. How do they call it? But if it is so disturbing, I'll close the window. I have no other way. Okay, I have to close it if it is so disturbing. Give me your true opinion, because I don't want the new people to come here and then they got disgusted by that sound. So please let me know if it is so disturbing. Good morning, brother. The cricket sound is actually very shooting to hear. Okay, so I should close the window, right? Let me close it. Is it okay now? Pray for me. I hope that I'm not going to die because of the hot weather. I'm not a Maula, brother. So I think you have to ask this question to some kind of a scholar, religious scholar, I think. No, it's actually very peaceful to hear it. Shooting means, oh, okay, very pleasant. Come on, man. Thank you, man. Thank you. I survived. I thought shooting means like killing you. The poor cricket needs some lubricant. Open the window, man. He likes the sound. Lol. Okay, I'm so sorry. My English is so bad. So suck. I'm so sorry. Okay. Thank you, MP Trader. Why it is okay, brother? I think you're Muslim, right? Yes, sir. I'm Muslim. Good morning, brother. Can you take some to explain your model? Which model you are asking, brother? Don't close your window if you don't want to. I really don't want to close it. So I reopened it. Happy to see that I'm doing right analysis. Wow, that's cool, Sachin. You have to do it, man. It's been a long. You are with us. Guys, please push the like button. Subscribe to our channel before 9:30. Make it 900 subscriber. A very pleasant moment for us. Just 2 more subscribers is needed. This is for our OCD satisfaction. Okay, there is the opening gap. Let me mark the opening gap actually. So this is the opening gap. This is the midnight open. This is the 8:30 open. Okay, 8:30 open, midnight open. Market is in premium. I wanna see it will fall. Mhm. Remember, this fair value gap is my first target. Forever model futures involve interest. Interest. Okay, I think it's the microphone. No, it's not the microphone actually. It's kind of grasshopper. They're barking. Sometimes it happens when there is some kind of rain. Wow, that is a huge run. Mhm. If the 50-minute candle close above this gap, I will start to think about buy. Otherwise, I'm not interested to take the buy. Until this gap is not broken, I'm not interested to frame any kind of buy. I'm more interested to think about to sell. That gap has to be broken from 50-minute chart. I think there is no need to write it down according to me because that is the gap for everyone. I think okay, it's not permissible. Okay, if you think it's not permissible or if you have some kind of that, then don't trade it. I don't want to comment over here because we have some argument previously about this religious issue. I don't want to bring it again over here. Guys, congratulate me, it's 10,900 subscriber. Come on, man, come on. We go to the retest. Let's see, brother. I was waiting for a lot for that. Hey, Jamin, I will see that, okay? Nicole Junior, thank you so much. Ellie, thank you so much. Ben, thank you, man. Hey, Kaisa, thank you. RS, thank you. Thank you so much, brother. Hey, Fanny, thank you, man, for congratulating me. Hey, Lander, love you, man. Love you all. I just need one or two more subscriber. Otherwise, if someone unsubscribe, it will show 10,889 again, 99 again, or 98 again, something like that. Thank you, Sujivan. Thank you, man. You can see the video from limit. I really don't want to continue this, brother. Please try to understand. I don't want to continue this. I hope that you'll understand, brother. I'm a scholar here. I'm not here trading. I'm showing how to trade. Okay, trading is not haram. All in all, if you ask me trading is haram, no, it's not haram. There is some classification of haram and halal. I don't want to bring that here now. But trading is not haram, and that's all I'm doing here. I'm trying to show you how to trade. I hope you'll understand, man. Hooray, the power is back. God bless Thomas Edison. What happened? Why you are thanking Thomas Alva Edison? What is your problem? No problem, no problem. Let's see how it is going to react. Remember, until this 15-minute doesn't close above this 15-minute last fair value gap, I'm not thinking about buy. No buy is valid to me. No buy is valid while this market is below this new week opening gap low. Okay, so it's a very difficult situation where you have to choose very specifically. This entry I have formed, it is depending on first presented gap. As it didn't work yesterday, I believe it will work today. Monday first presented gap worked perfectly. For the first time, this is that Monday first presented gap. For the first time it came here. That is the first time it came and given me more than 25 handle. You can see from to the top to 25 handle is something here. Okay, here. So you have seen that it came until there. So it has worked Monday first presented gap worked perfectly, but yesterday's first presented gap failed just for two handle, if I'm not wrong. Two handle, it has failed. I was in that. If I were here, I would go for that trade. As I was not here, so I survived over here. Let's see if it worked here or not. It didn't work today as well. Yesterday also didn't work. Today also didn't work. Okay, no problem. By the way, for the first time, I'm trying to take a sell now. If it come back again to this first presented gap, I'll take the sell from there. If it doesn't come to the first presented gap, instead make a fair value gap over there. I'll try to take that sell from that fair value gap and will cover the first presented gap high. Okay, something like that. If it make a fair value gap, this is going to be my first trade for today according to the price action. Wherever the fair, if it tap to this low, I will be already in the trade. If it doesn't, then I will try to take my entry from the gap. Okay, so that is the entry. I don't care about the gap anymore. That is the entry. Stop loss should cover that gap, whole gap. Will target this first presented gap high after taking a partial around 25 handle. I'm not pushing the button because as I showed you, I have already made my profit before the session and I shared it to my Discord. This is going to be the first partial 20 handle and will target that first presented gap there. Okay, make it 20, just make it until that area from first presented gap. Partial is obvious. If you don't take the partial, you are gambling. Don't gamble. Oh, my mistake. Sorry, I didn't notice the first present. I mean the volume imbalance. My mistake. Then it worked today actually. I'm happy. Okay, let's see if it can give us the partial. This is the first entry for today according to the price action. At least the partial, and then I will see if it can reach until here. Okay, the first entry for today where the partial is done. Stop loss should be to the break even. I'm not happy to put my stop loss to the break even. I'll put my stop loss like here. This is my way. You don't need to do that. You can put your stop loss to the break even. If you get stopped out to the break even, you should be happy because you got 20 handle already. This is that 20 handle. I would love to catch the whole run until to the top of this first presented gap from Monday. I will put my stop loss here because before falling, it can retest the low of this first presented gap. Okay, I think it should be a bit lower here. Okay, and stop loss should be there. This is going to be my target after taking the partial. You don't need to take that 600 two tick risk. You don't need to take that risk. I would love to take that risk. You can simply put the stop loss to the break even. You don't need to take that risk after taking the partial around 20 handle. And target should be to the top of this first presented gap from Monday. I'm watching this candle as my order block here, this highest up close body close candle. It's not a perfect order block because order block means change in state of delivery. Here, this order block is not changing the state of delivery. It is a falling market, so it's not changing the delivery. But either way, it has traded that gap, first presented gap. So I would love to see it will work as an order block, or it will hold the market and send it lower at least to the to my target. As you can see here, now I will put my stop loss to the break even because the order block rejection has happened. It didn't reach to the top of this first presented gap. So my stop loss now will be at the break even, because it can simply start to go higher again without tapping over here to this first presented gap. Instead, it can use this order block here to go higher again. So I don't want to take that risk anymore. Would love to put my stop loss to the break even. Those people who will think that, oh, okay, it didn't hit your target, I would love to remind you guys that I'm just going to put it in a nice way here, just for the good look, okay? Because I always care about the partial. If I get the partial, I'm more than happy. Remember, stop loss is at the break even now. Just for the sake of this beauty, I put the stop loss over here. But the stop, if it come back again and tap to this first presented gap, I will get stopped out. And I'll move my target profit to the 50% of this first presented gap. Not anymore to the top of this first presented gap. It has been moved to the 50% of this first presented gap. Why? Because for the first time it tapped to this high, then give me this reaction. I should close it over here without tapping to the high. It is giving me the reaction. That means the next time it will fall, it is not going to stop to the top. Instead, it will fall for the 50% at least before even giving me any kind of reaction, if it doesn't stop me out. Okay, I got stopped out to the break even. 20 handle partial, stopped out to the break even. I don't know why it's showing 25 handle. I think that is something wrong. Whatever it is, that is the stopped out, and put it the right way. Sometimes I was afraid of this while it fall here. I was afraid of this, but it's okay. Sometimes it happens. Let's wait for the next trade. Anybody was in this trade? Was there anyone who was in this trade? Abdul, did you get your profit? Okay, Tanmay Khan, did you guys? I took the short when first fair value gap inverted. Wow, that's awesome. You guys got your profit. I was in the trade and closed at first target profit. Okay. Abdul Monti, thank you. Boom. Thank you. Red Pill Unplugged. Got 20 handle. Cool. That's cool. That's cool. Yes, boom, brother. Thank you, Suziban. Thank you, brother. Yeah, that's the fact, brother. I have no idea it will come here or not. But if I cover at least 20 handle partial, I believe that it is more than beautiful. You are profitable by 20 handle. It's really good. Okay, it's really good. Got 30 handle. Wow, awesome, brother. Boom. Thank you so much, MD Tanmay Khan, for that boom. Appreciate it, brother. No problem, Kaiser. 10,901 subscriber. I need 99 more subscriber to make it 11,000. Okay. Look, this 15-minute candle didn't close above this last fair value gap. Still, I'm not looking for buy. It will go higher. I don't care about that. I will not look for buy. You would love to take the anyone here who is thinking about a buy right now? Even though I have a buy side actually. Again, this is a risky entry. If anyone would love to take this entry, make sure this is your own risk. Okay, very risky entry. If you would love to take this entry, that is your choice, your risk. If this market tapped to this first presented gap again, or like it has tapped over there, so I would love to take a re-entry over here. Stop loss is going to cover this candle low, and would love to come here for this buy side liquidity after taking 20 candle partial. Again, this is highly risky. If you want to take it, it should be your own risk. That should be the first partial. No, not the buy side liquidity. Partial is must. If you don't take the partial, don't trade. Just don't simply trade. And target will be there. Stop loss is a bit lower actually, not there. A bit lower here. Okay. So something here. 18 handle, something like that. Stop loss is here, covering this gap, which is the last gap. First partial, target profit. If you would love to push the button, that should be your own risk. I'm not going to take the responsibility. And if you really pushed the button, make sure that you have taken the partial around 20 handle. That should be the partial. Okay. After taking the partial, put the stop loss below, one tick below the first presented gap. Why I moved my intention? Because I have seen market has made a very clean buy side liquidity over there, and it didn't tap to the new week opening gap. Okay, that is why I switch my mind and trying to frame this trade. But it should be your own risk. Okay, after taking the partial, stop loss one tick below that constant crossment of that first presented gap. Target is over here, which is the new week opening gap low. I'm not sure that is that new week opening gap low or not. Let me check. It's 229. Okay, so 229 229.00 there. That should be the target. If you take that entry, it should be your own risk. Please don't copy my trade. It's an humble request to all of you. Another one. So keep it the way I take it. I was afraid that it could tap to this gap one more time. That is why I moved my stop loss. So first I put my stop loss below that candle, but then I have seen this gap over here. I was afraid of the weak can tap over here, so that is why I moved my stop loss to this 19 handle area. Okay, all out here at highs, boom. Thank you. In SMT, yes, lows, SMT and should be expecting you to take that low. Do you think I am not interested about SMT right now? I need to frame some more trade today. If like if I switched to my funded account, sorry, the eval account where I took some losses around the London session, I wouldn't be able to see this. Trust me, brother. I would keep looking for the selling opportunity. That is why I decided not to touch that funded account, sorry, eval account. Instead, let's just frame the trade. If I frame any trade and if I say that it is a low probability, don't go for this trade. Never ever go for this trade. If it is according to you, go for that, no problem. But if I say it is a low probability, please don't go for this trade. Don't go for that trade. Never ever do that. But if you'd love to take the entry, you can take the entry, but it should be your own risk. Means you are free to fall, you are free to go, man. You are free to fly. But it has to be your own decision. your own analysis. I don't want to take any kind of blame. Guys, I need some boom. Come on. Hey, Buros, how are you, man? Thank you, brother, for that boom. I'm still not bullish. Remember, I'm not bullish. That was an immediate switching bias because I have seen this buy side liquidity. When I have seen this buy side liquidity and I have noticed that market didn't tap to this new week opening gap, immediately I tried to take that buy. Okay, but I'm not bearish. Sorry, bullish. I'm still bearish. If it fall and closed below this first presented gap, you will see that I'm framing sell again. Thank you, Hamad. I got two boom. What happened, guys? Please write down something. But don't copy my trade. Thank you, Miguel. Anybody took that buy? Hey, Kaisa, thank you so much, man. Carcoin, boom, got it. Oh, you got it? Thank you, brother. Boom, I took it. I couldn't help myself. No problem. At least you got the boom, right? It's a boom. Boom is boom. Until you are not blaming me, everything is good. Do whatever you want to do. But if you blame me, then please don't copy my trade. How long the market has opened? 21 minutes. Forget about the first presented gap entry, though it has worked from the volume imbalance. Forget about that. 21 minute, two trade. One is for 20 handle, one is for 37 handle. Not bad. Thank you, Khalid, for that boom, brother. Who took that buy? I will be a bit patient over here to see if this last fair value cap can hold the market and send it a bit higher. Okay, I'm just not going to push the button from the first presented gap again because this is the last fair value cap. It can stop the market, send it until this gap one more time. So I'm not going to take any sell right now. Like here I did it, but here I can't do it. You have to understand why I can't do it. That is the main theme you are here to learn. Why I can't take the sell resell again from this first presented gap, because now it is reacting from the last fair value gap from 1 minute chart. Okay, so this last fair value gap can send the market to this fair value gap one more time before falling, or it can stop the market, send it higher again. That is smoke. It is bad for your health. Who told you that I am smoking? You can't see me. I'm afraid when I will get 15,000 subscriber and I will open my webcam, how I'm going to manage that. You'll see that after 2 minutes, after 5 minutes, after 10 minutes, I'm taking the break. The webcam is off. Thank you, Marquis, for that boom, brother. Unfortunately, my account lost 25k. Oh man, it's 20. You have lost 25k, or you have lost an account which is 25k account. I took the first sell and the inversion mitigate my loss and get profit. Congratulations, Khalid. Stop trading. It's not the time for your trade, man. Stop trading. Made 400, gave 350 back. That is why I told that you have to first fix your target. How much do you need in a day? And that is the only reason I forced or I pushed you guys to go for take profit trader. Because if you were with take profit trader 400, you would stop there and you would request for your payout. On back, but to be honest, no need to think about that. This is really a good market. I believe that you will be able to recover that. Just don't take very bad decision. Wait, just wait. Market just opened 24 minutes, nothing happened yet. You have been helping many. Okay, I didn't know that, man. Bijaro, man. Where are you from, Bijaro? I think you told me that, but I forgot. Thank you so much, man. No, it's not seek and destroy. Tonight I will be making my sixth withdrawal from Take Profit Trader, brother. That was my request to you, Suzivan. Please make one more payout from Take Profit to that from that account. And I'm very happy if you do that. If you already made the amount, you can request for the payout, stop trading. At least to that account, stop trading. Play with your Eval account. Only my 25k funded account. You should be more disciplined, brother. You have to be more disciplined. This time, when the market will close below this first presented gap, I'll take resell. If it close. That's a DC charter. That's a DC character. Superman versus Bizarman. Oh, okay. DC, now I understand what do you mean by DC. No buy is valid while this market is below new week opening gap. No buy is valid over there. If you want to take the buy, please go for it. But I am not interested to take the buy. With Take Profit Trader, I can only withdraw after around 8 or 9 p.m. as they don't update the account balance till then. Okay, wait for that. You have already made some money. Wait for that. Guys, if any of you are interested about Take Profit Trader, please use the code T2Wizard. I really appreciate you guys, or I really insist you guys, if you would love to choose a prop firm, choose Take Profit Trader for your own good. That is the only prop firm, not only actually Trade Day are also doing the same. These two prop firm, both of them are giving you the freedom of trading. So please take a wise decision. You will see that you have to just trade 5 days, right? My funded futures, top step, apex, every prop firm, you have to trade just 5 days. That is the problem. 5 days continuously you can't make the money. If you are not extremely lucky, you can't do that. And that is their game plan. But for Take Profit Trader, you don't need to wait for 5 days. Make the buffer. After the buffer, make some money, request it. I insist you guys. Right now I don't have, brother. Do you know what is the giveaway account? When a guy are getting lot of sales by their code, okay? Like you can see bottom of the screen, there is some prop firm where I have the affiliation, and most of them are T2 Wizard, and one is just T2T, which is actually Apex Trader Funding. When they got lot of sales, then the prop firm offered them the giveaway account, or I have to request them that please give me some giveaway account and then I will get more sales, which I have already done actually before the Hajj. That's why they are not going to give me any kind of free giveaway anymore, as I'm not getting sales. People are not using T2 Wizard. Like some of you are using, okay, but I'm not getting the sales for that. Like I'm not even making $500 from the prop from the affiliation. So they are not giving me the free giveaway. If I ever get the free giveaway, I promise you, brother, I'll give it to you. But for that, I need people to use the code. And when they will use my code, I will get the giveaway. Okay, I hope that it's absolutely clear. Nobody talk about this. I'm talking because I have nothing to hide here. For bull knocks, I make near about $40-50, something like that. Okay, for my funded futures, near about 100, 150, sometimes 170, something like that. For Apex, like when the offer is here, people actually buy that, but most of the time it's not that good. Okay, it's not that good. Rest of all, for Take Profit Trader, very small, very small, very small, not even $100. Sometimes it's like $40-50, something like that. So they are not providing me any giveaway account. If I get it, I will give it to you. The 15-minute candle has closed inside this fair value gap. See, this is the gap which is I'm observing to frame my bias. I'm not interested to look for buy if the body doesn't close above this last fair value gap. No buy is valid to me until it is not going to close above this high. .com wants to show the notification. I'm not interested to look for the buy. I'm more interested to look for the sell. No sell is valid while this market is above the first presented gap. Even if it closes above this last fair gap, until this market is below this new week opening gap, I can't take the buy as well. So this area is not my trading area from my funded futures to here. Okay, this is the zone where I can't trade. I have to wait. This whole area I'm not interested to trade here. I had a buying opportunity here because I had the liquidity. Now I don't have the liquidity, so I can't take the buy. No sell is valid here. Simply no sell is valid here. But of course you can go for the sell. Yes, I can agree with T2SMC trader with regards to take profit trader because I have been withdrawing almost every day. That's the fun part, Sujivan. It's just 5 days. For me on Tradify it's 7 days. Probably by 15 minute. From 15 minute, no, I don't have. I don't have. The real issue is that they drive your drawdown up once you get first payout. I think you are talking about Tradify, Jonathan. J Marquis, why you are saying wow? My son join you T2. Hey Khalid, give my love to your son, okay? Say him hello from me. I really don't know what is his name, but just give my love to him. Okay, brother, thank you. You're most welcome, Eagle. Brother, you have to make a point very clear to everyone. Sometimes the platforms say you to use code NOFI40 to get the discount, but you should say T2 Wizard also provides some same discount. Yeah, man, whatever discount they're offering, you will get that discount by using that T2 Wizard code. Whatever offer they're providing. So if you think that NOFI40 is going to give you the discount and T2 Wizard is not, no, it's not right. You will get the same thing by using the code T2 Wizard. Transient some shit. Let's wait, brother. I am not able to trade while this market is inside this box. No trading is valid for me. How much is take profit trader account and what are the requirements? You guys, if you go to here, just come. Let me show you this. This price is just moving, okay? So I'm not here to do anything right now. Nothing to do right now for me. Yeah, absolutely nothing to do for me. This is the live you are watching right now, okay? So if you go to the description, which is here, see more, you will get all the link around this area. So here is the take profit trader. If you click on that link, you will get all the link around this area. So here is the take profit trader. If you click on that link, this is the code. You will get every kind of discount by using that code, okay? All the discount you will get by using this code T2 Wizard, not the dollar button, just T2 Wizard. If you come here, you will see everything around this area, not the dollar button, just T2 Wizard. Okay. If you come here, you will see everything around this area, not the dollar button, just T2 Wizard. Okay. This is the take profit trader, number of trading days pro account 5 days. This is means like maximum you can use. What is that? 5 days. Future service, take profit to other companies up to 60 days. What is that? Number of trading days to pro account. Oh, okay. When you will buy a challenge account, you need to trade at least 5 days. at least 5 days to get your funded account. While you will get your funded account, no daily limit, no daily limit. Maximum days until first withdrawal, 0 days. That means you don't need to wait even for 1 day. You passed the eval today, you got your funded, and you, maybe this is for the sake of this conversation, maybe you have bought 50K account, which will cost maybe $102. Okay, $102. You will get, like, make the buffer $2,000, and then you have made some more, like $2,400 first day of your funded account. Your max, there is no like contract limit, nothing. Made it, withdraw whatever amount you are going to make, more than above the, okay, this market is extremely bullish. Either way, I'm not able to buy here because this is extremely premium, so I can't take the buy. Without any kind of retracement, no buy is valid to me. Withdraw process immediate. Contract limits, test versus pro account, no contract limit. You can see here, you can use the maximum contract, which I don't, of course, I don't recommend that. Pro account resets up to 3 resets. You can reset also the pro account, that means the funded account. You'll be able to reset them. Fees for pro, like here it says that one time fee $130. But if you use the code T2 Wizard, there will be no fees, no one time fees. Okay, nothing. Life support 24 a day. And here you can see this is the 50K account, no daily loss limit, profit target $3,000, 6 contract maximum, end of day trailing drawdown. This is for the eval account, and trailing drawdown for the funded account. Okay, be consistent, no trading bots. This is the only rules. 25K, like, you can see over here, if you use the code T2 Wizard, you will get $90 for 25K account, $102 for 50K account, 147 for 75K account, 198 for 100K account, 216 for 150 account. The fun part is, when you will be in funded account, there is no rules. Simply, there is no rules. Don't hit your maximum loss. That is the only rule. You don't need to think about any other rules. Don't hit your maximum rules. This is the fun of this take profit trader. We have already framed to trade, right? So we are already profitable, and this market is still in extremely premium. I'm not interested to trade around this premium without any kind of retracement. If you come to trade day, this is another one. I love this one as well. This trade day, okay? Same code T2 Wizard. Okay, you don't need to use this no fee 40. You can simply use the code T2 Wizard, and of course that is more than enough. Here you have 3 types of account: intraday, end of the day, static account. Now for intraday, you can see the 50K account is $59 now. It was, yeah, it's $59. It's intraday trading. That means trailing drawdown. It's trailing drawdown. For 50K account, it's just $59. Same rules for the funded account. No rules for the funded account. You can get immediate payout from this account. So in take profit trader, this same account is $102. Here it's $59. But here the minimum trading days is 7 days, where there was 5 days. You can make, like, by 2 days you can make your target profit, and then you can just rest of the days you can do the micro trading for take profit trader. But here you have to keep trading the same way you are trading, so you can't just go to the micro contract and then push the button. There is some restriction here in trade day, but for trader, I mean, sorry, take profit trader, no rules, simply no rules. It is much more easier, but here it is little cheaper if you go to end of the day. So this is end of the day. 50K account is $99. Same thing here, but the trailing drawdown is gonna be gone. It is going to be your end of the day. Okay, end of the day it is going to be counted, not intraday. It's end of the day, but it's little more expensive, $99 if you use the code. And for the static, it's $90 for 50K account. And there is the you can check them out. You will get the links over here. Okay, all the links over here. You can see this funding ticks. I started to like this. I have a plan actually to come for this funding ticks. Referral code is T2 Wizard. How can I show you the? Okay, I think. How can I show you the? Okay, I think funding ticks. Funding ticks. This is the funding ticks. I started to like this as well. Right now they have 35% discount. If you use the code T2 Wizard, you will get that 35% discount over here. And you can see here this is the evaluation stage and the master stage, two stages actually. So you will get every 5 trading days 90% split. They will take 10% and they will give you 90% something like that. Profit target for 25K account is 1500. Maximum daily loss is $1000. Minimum trading days 3. Consistency 40%. Contract maximum 2 contract. Activation fees none. For 25K $99 you will get the discount of 35% if you use the code T2 Wizard. So same thing for the other accounts. You can see here 50K account. This is for the pro account. Okay, you guys can simply observe, see which one is best for you. You can see that, okay, by coming over here. You have three types of account over there. You can see here for 50K account. This is called zero, and all the rules you will be able to see around this area. If you go to one, here is the evaluation stage and the master stage. So this is the evaluation stage. Profit target 4000, maximum $1500. Consistent evaluation none. Maximum daily loss $1000. Activation fees none. 3 mini or 15 micros. Same thing over here. Okay, so it's all you can see, but best is pro. In my opinion, pro is the best one. I was looking for this pro account because it is much more easier. You can see over here, it's really so beautiful, like no consistency rules. While you will be in 50K master account or the pro account, there is no consistency rules, no minimum trading days, nothing. Like you will be able to get your profit immediately, like take profit trader. Okay, but it's a bit expensive, but you guys can try it. It is also better, this funding tips. So if you go and come here to this description, I put all of these links over there for your understanding. You guys can try this. There is Bullnox, Tradify, any kind of discount you are over there, you will get that discount by using the code T2 Wizard. Okay, back to trading now, lol. Okay, I'm back. Oh, it was double. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't know that. By the way, did you listen anything? Did you get anything when I was talking? Did you get anything? Well, get back to the same area. Tradify is immediate funded account. So if you are confident about discipline, I'm not asking you to say that. I'm not saying that if you are profitable, if you are confident enough that you will be profitable. No, I'm not saying that. I'm asking you if you are confident about discipline, that I will never go more than 3 micro contract. I don't care whatever happens. I am not going to get more than 2 losses in a day. I don't care about that. I will stop after taking 2 losses. So if you are disciplined, then go directly to Tradify. Buy the funded account, not the challenge. Don't waste your time. You don't need to be profitable. You don't need to be like be very, you know, what to say, I mean the pro type of trader. You don't need to be that. You all you need to be is, are you disciplined? Can you stop after taking some losses? Can you stop? Or you over leverage, you over trade. If you over leverage, if you over trade, don't buy the Tradify because it is costly. The funded accounts are costly. But if you can assure me that, no brother, I never over trade, I never over leveraged, and if I take 2 losses, I will stop. If I take 1 win, I will stop. Then buy the Tradify funded account directly. So Zivan, thank you, brother. Hey Sizo, equal highs left above. No, I'm not interested about buying. I'm only interested about selling. Let's see, guys, if it can give us the sell. So this is all the run, which is the manipulation. I got the in my opinion, the manipulation is done. This new week opening gap is holding, though this last 5 week gap is broken. So I'm going to remove it from my chart. So this new week opening gap is holding the market. Let's see if it can fall below this first presented gap to give us another selling opportunity. All of the sell side liquidity here, sell side liquidity there. You see here, this low and that low, relatively equal lows, and more importantly, this sell side liquidity. They are my target. I short to micro looking for 23100. Best of luck, brother. I had 2 trading opportunity here. 1, 2. After these 2, I until now I don't have any trading opportunity. Here I can't take the sell. No sell is valid while this market is above this new week opening gap. No buy is valid while this market is below this new week opening gap. So I have nothing right now. I am waiting for my third entry. So I will better wait. By the way, here you have some liquidity. So if anyone is in a sell, make sure that you have taken some partial over here. That is the fake SMT over here. This high has been taken over here where NASDAQ didn't take it. So NASDAQ has made the fake SMT correct now. The SMT has been corrected now. Now let's see if it can fall. Like yesterday I have shown you, yesterday PM session, remember? I showed you how to mark the line, this line, to get the correct SMT. So I told that it is going to be taken. Here, this one is going to be taken. Same thing here today. The fake SMT has been verified already. Let's see if it can start to fall now. Hey Jade, how are you, brother? Guys, please push the like button and subscribe to our channel if you are new. Waiting is the most painful thing, right? After market open, I have framed to trade. After just the market open, I framed to trade, and from this area, which is 948, to until now, I didn't find not even a single trade. why I didn't get any trade. It was a very nice run, right? It was a very nice run, but why I didn't trade? It was a very nice run. I didn't trade because there was nothing for me to trade here. Okay, I can see that 45% people are struggling with your psychology. I will keep it open until the end of this session, and from tomorrow I will start to talk about the psychology in between my price action reading. Okay, that was the entry. If you are with me with our Discord, that was the entry depending on that 22 IT model. That was the market structure shift here, MSS, and I had the fair value gap over here. So if you have seen that entry, you have seen that I got first stopped out here one time. That was my sell from that gap, and my stop loss, I should put my stop loss above that high, okay. Let me show you. No sell is valid until market is not below the first presented gap. I should put my stop loss below above that high. Unfortunately, I have trusted this high. Okay, so my stop loss was above that high, I got stopped out here for 7 handle. That was the first loss. So in Discord, you will see the same candle has shown you the buy and sell, both of them. Then this candle closed below this gap again. I took resell, believing the same shit again. I took resell. Stop loss was above that high. Now see this high, above that high. I should have done it above this high, but I took a bit risk here. Took that same, took a partial while it tapped to this midnight open and closed the trade while it go on tick below this low. So that was the trade. 7 handle loss. I got 17 handle partial and 31 handle run. This is the thing I'm talking about. You can see here that was the previous buy. I took this loss around the London session to my funded account, and I actually messed up with my eval account around this London session. Absolutely messed up over here. So that was the loss of 3 handle around the London session. Then I didn't do anything because I was already fucked up over there. Then I came back around the 7 AM kill zone. I took the buy first here until the entry fair value gap high. That was the buy. Then took the same sell. I showed you that I took the loss. So I took sell. The same candle stopped me out over here. Here. That candle I took sell here and stopped me out by the same candle above that high. Then you can see this candle, that is the next candle I took sell, stop loss on tick above here, partial there, and target was below this low. That was the trade around this morning session. If it closed below this first presented gap, I'll take resell. I'm not asking any of you to copy my trade. Please don't copy my trade. It's an humble request to all of you. If it close one tick below this first presented gap, I'll take resell. Stop loss will be above that candle, which is going to breach the first presented gap. Okay, so here target will be this top of this first presented gap. Okay, if it doesn't give me the opportunity, I'm not going to chase the market. But if it come back again to this area, I will take resell. I should push the button from this last fair value gap, but I'm not able to do that because my stop loss is going to be huge then. That is why I'm not pushing the button from here. We'll wait to see if it can take me from there. If it can take me from there, bit more. I will be here after taking the partial of 20 handle, which is here. I'm not sure that it will take me or not, but if it takes me, I'm not asking any of you to copy my trade, please. There is you. There is me. I'm already in. This is going to be the first partial. Forbidden. These partial rules are forbidden. You can't ignore that. And this is going to be the target. I can't put my stop loss a bit lower because this is that candle which has breached this first presented gap. I have to respect that candle. Partial is forbidden. If you don't take the partial, you're gambling. Don't gamble. You have seen that how the partial saved me a lot of time. I'm not asking any of you to copy my trade. If you feel good, go for the trade. If you don't feel good, don't take any entries. It's a request. Here, this is that midnight open, this line. I want to see a body close below this line because I don't want him to stop the market, send it higher again. I don't want him to do that. So I need a body close below this line first. I need speed before 10:30 because around 10:30 there can be a bit volatility. Around 10, not exactly 10:30, 10:29, 10:30, 10:31, 10:32 by this 4 candle. I need the speed before that area. So within 2 minutes, I have to get that first partial. Otherwise, I'll put my stop loss to the break even. If any of you took that sell, make sure that it's your own risk, okay? Don't blame me. I'm here just to explain you why it is a high probable area for me to take that entry. Why I didn't do anything over here. Yeah, I was thinking about a sell here. If this market could reach to this gap, I would take the sell for this clean sell side liquidity. As the market didn't came here, I didn't frame the sell from there. Now it should fall. Every job is done. Now it should fall. Consequent crossment rejection, low rejection happened, already done. There is no need to stay here, this market. It should fall now. Still okay. Trade this gap, still okay. I put my stop loss above this candle which has breached this first presented gap. Now to this specific candle, I should put my stop loss to the break even. As you can see that market is already here. I am not able to move my stop loss, so I'm not moving it. I will let it go, either if it works or not. I have to let it go as it is 10:29 already. Okay, it's a loss. Same logic, same everything. I will take resell if the market fall again and closed below this first presented gap. I'll do the same thing again. This time I will just not wait to retest this first presented gap. Instead, I'll just push the button wherever the candle will close below this first presented gap. Wherever it will close, I'll push the button. If it doesn't close, no sell is valid. A long 4-minute news. What type of news you are talking about, brother? I didn't see any news. I'll wait a bit to see the fall while the breaker block will hold the market and send the market lower. So it will hold the market, send the market lower. I'll take a resell. If anyone, is there anyone who is looking for buy now? Or you're framing a buy here? Yes, I am. Oh, okay. Thanu, where is your entry and where is your stop loss? Let me know that, okay? And where is your target as well? If you are any of you are looking for buy right now? Who is looking for buy now? Who is here? Confirm a buy below a breaker. Okay. Wherever it will close, I'll take a resell. Okay, here that is the resell. Okay. For me, I'm not asking any of you to copy this trade. It is the resell. Stop loss. This time stop loss is going to be big, little bigger, just below that low of that breaker. And target is same area after the partial. Let's make it here. This it is here. I am not able to put the stop loss above this high, above that high where I should put it. The reason is it's going to be 30 handle loss. I'm not interested to take that 30 handle loss. So I will do just put my stop loss covering that breaker block low. I don't want to see this gap is going to be violated again, which has been already done, actually violated one more time. I didn't want to see that though. It didn't work. Two loss one after another. Huge two loss. Here is no buy setup right now. Oh, okay. Shuprit. I think it will trade the 4-hour fair value gap again and then fall. No buy for me, waiting for another sell. Let's see, brother. Thanu, where did you take the buy? Where is your stop loss? Where is your target profit? Let us know, okay? as you are framing the buy. I don't see anyone else is framing any kind of buy. So if you frame any other buy, please let me know where is your setup, where is your entry. As I told here, I know that my stop loss has to be above this high, above that high, which I'm not able to do that because it's 30 handle loss. I don't want to take a 30 handle loss by one trade. So I put my stop loss around 20 handle. If I'm wrong, I will take re-entry over here. If I'm right and this market take that high, I have saved 10 handle already over there. Which has been breached over here already. I'm looking for sell 23,237, 23,237, 23,237, 237. Okay, you are trying to take the buy from this fair value gap from 2-minute chart. Better. Let's see, brother. 23,190 entry, 23,230 target, 23,170 stop loss, 23,190, 190, 190, 190. Okay, you took the buy here. I'll just put the 190, 190. Target is, where is your target? 2230, 230. You have already got your boom, I guess. Yeah, you already got your boom. That's already been delivered. Congratulations, brother, for your boom. That is also the 2-minute fair value gap. From 2-minute chart, there is a gap already. Of course, man, it's trustworthy. People are getting payout from there, brother. From Blue Guardians. Oh, that is another prop from which is cheaper actually. Much more cheaper. It's been polluted. Today I have framed 4 trades, all of them depending on first presented gap. According to the price action, until now there is no model I got to frame a trade. Until now there is nothing I get according to the price action. According to the model. All of them I have framed from depending on the first presented gap. Target as it. Congratulations, brother, and boom for you. Who is looking for buy now, or if you are thinking about sell now, let us know. Is there anyone in our committee who took payout from the Blue Guardian? I read a lot of bad reviews of them, wanted to try them out. Ellie, I have heard about good things about Blue Guardian futures. It's not Blue Guardian, it's Blue Guardian futures. I have heard the good things about them. So the 5-minute fair value gap short for a few hundred profits. Not a fan of this price action. I'm off for the day. Good luck. Hey Jonathan, it's a good idea, brother. I would wait for the 1-minute last fair value gap. This will be mitigated and then we'll look for short. Let's see. I think you're talking about here. I want to see that this market is not really reaching over here. If it reach over there, that means it will keep going higher. Why is that? Because this is a deep premium area and it should not revisit the premium fair value gap, the highest premium fair value gap. In other words, the last fair value gap. You should not visit that, in my opinion. What are you thinking, guys, right now? Buy or sell? What you are thinking, guys? Buy or sell? Don't overtrade. Don't over leverage. Stop if you get a perfect win. Stop over there. For the first time, we got some profit, right? 20 handle profit. Then we got 37 handle profit. If I stop here, I'm already profitable. If I stop there, I'm already profitable. Then I don't need to take some bad losses over there. I think Mahdi was right. It just tapped to the last fair value gap. What is your thinking right now? Buy or sell? Buy or sell? Buy or sell? For me to look for, I don't expect it. The order block mean threshold. Okay, let me check it. And I will start to use the 5-minute chart as well. So you are thinking this is the order block, I guess. So tapped to this order block. Now it will start to fall. Okay, that's a good idea. Where are you from, guys? Where are you watching from? It's kind of waiting period. I'm just waiting. So let's talk about the area you are watching us. Where are you from? Where you have been watching me? Mati, where are you from watching me? I expect little bit consolidation here, then bearishness. I hope. Let's see, man. Hey, Lone, how are you, brother? KFX, Romania. Wow, Romania. Is it? It is in Europe. Lone Mohit, you're from India. You are my neighbor. Kaiser from USA. Thank you, brother, for watching us. I'm watching from my bedroom. And where is your bedroom located, brother? Suzivan from Canada, I know that already. And Matthew from US, I know that already. Anyone else from different corner of this world watching us? RS from US, I already know that. Anyone else? Who else is here from a different corner of the world? A very unique place. My bedroom is located at south part of my apartment. And where is your south part of your apartment is located, brother? Okay, there is a new name, Kenya. Welcome to our channel, brother. Welcome to our community, brother. I'm from Uganda. Hey, Jahid. That's a good area. Okay, Uganda is a very good country. I think it's a Muslim country, if I'm not wrong. But I know that you're not from Uganda, right? Psychology first. The hardest thing to do is to master yourself. Absolutely, brother. I will talk about that, I think, because most of the people are voting on psychology. 46% has voted on psychology out of 160 people. So that is gonna be the area where I will start to talk. I think I will start to look for a buy now. No more short for me. Uh, Tough situation. As the body has closed above this new opening gap high, I can't frame any kind of sell anymore. I have to frame the buy. So it's a very tough situation for me. Let's wait. If it can give me anything around the 11 macro. If it gives me buy sell, I'll go whatever it will provide me. Bro, can you explain the last two trades? It's all depending on the first presented gap, brother. I was thinking it will fall for this first presented gap as it has missed here and left made the strongest liquidity. So while it has been rejected, you can see here from the new week opening gap and closed strongly below this first presented gap. I was confident to take the sell until to the top of this first presented gap from Monday. Unfortunately, here the culprit is midnight open. You can see it has reacted there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. 5 times has been reacted from this midnight open. Unfortunately, it was not able to breach that midnight open, and then it started to go higher again, closed above this new week opening gap. So my overall expectation was even if it would love to go higher, it will go higher after trading the first presented gap. More importantly, clearing that all support area, all of this support. By clearing them, it will fall, but it didn't happen. Now it has closed above this. According to the model, I didn't have any trade until now. I don't have any trade, no model trade like order block, then like 22 YT model breaker block, inversion fair value gap, nothing. Like yesterday's PM session, you will be able to see that I have framed inversion fair value gap entry, 22 YT model entry. But here, while I have framed only because of this first presented gap, nothing else. Because this area was like that. My apartment is in lovely Tehran. I don't say it because I'm Iranian, but you people should travel to Iran and visit our lovely cities Shiraz, Isfahan, Rasht, Tehran, Karman. Okay, let me know while uh, you guys will be off from the war. You know the war you had you had some days ago. Then I will start to visit that. I don't want to lose my life. I'm just kidding, brother. I'm just kidding. It's not a trade, okay? Please don't push the button. It's not a trade. I'm just trying to break the retail traders. Good explanation, bro. Thank you. You're most welcome, Mohit. From South Africa, why is Take Profit Trader not accepting us? I have no idea, brother. If it is blocked or it is banned in your country, unfortunately, you can try trade day or funding ticks. All they're almost same. Trade day or funding ticks. To the description you will get the link. Okay, you guys can check that out. After the war, I will travel to Bangladesh to visit you. Come on, man, come on. Come very soon. I would love to do the host. I would love to be the host. Please come on. Guys, please push the subscription button to our channel to make it 11,099 more people needed. And please push the like button if you have joined later. Please push the like button. It will help our channel to grow more. Your help is our help. Okay, so if you help, our community will grow. And you're located in West Indies. Okay, there you go. There you go. West Indies. I've never been over there, by the way. My country is also not all allowed one take profit trader. I made a scheme on signed up. I just hope to make I can make a payout lol. Yeah, if you can make a payout, you'll be able to get your payout through the transfer, sorry, through the PayPal or the Rise account, I guess. You'll be able to get that. You can try those type of scheme. Come on, let your night, Friday night, on your night to the hit the dance floor, I want it, baby, I don't want to come tonight. Okay, this is the third entry I'm going to take now. Again, I'm not asking any of you to copy the trade. Would love to take the sell from there. Put the stop loss here. So here, let me show you. This is the entry from that candle. Stop loss is going to cover that. See this candle open, just the open. Target is this fair value gap over here, a very small target actually. This is the target, not the partial. Here to the top. 30, make it a bit higher. Okay, something like that. 1300, something like that. Yeah. No, it didn't. If you would love to push the button here, if you want to push the button, that means you are only interested to copy my trade. You never will be able to learn or understand the fact or the value of this stream. Where I'm framing the sell, you can see that it's exactly to the top of this new week opening gap. Every sell is exactly to the top of this new week opening gap. Here, no sell is valid. Let me do my analysis for me, please. Please don't push the button here. You can't avoid the rules where no sell is valid while this market is above the new week opening gap. So please don't do that. Here I'm more interested to frame a buy instead of sell. I was just watching if it can reach to this fair value gap here, which is actually the order block. So if it could reach over there, then maybe there would be a possibility to frame a buy or something like that. However, no sell is valid while market is above the new week opening gap. No buy is valid while market is below the new week opening gap. Okay. Finally, I got 22 YT model here. First model entry based model. Okay. Market structure shift. After clearing this sell side liquidity, I'm just not sure that I'll be able to catch that run because the stop loss is going to be huge, I guess. Within 3 candle, if this market come to this gap, I'll take this buy. Within 3 candles, so 1, 2, 3. It has to come within 3 candles to this gap. Stop loss has to be here. I'm not able to do that because of stop loss is for 2400. So I'll go for this fair value gap low. Target is going to be the high here. There is a high, this high actually here. So okay, it's already over there. So let's see if within 3 candle it can come to this gap, not that gap, this gap. This is the first candle. Within next 2 candle it has to come to this gap. If it doesn't do that, I'm not interested to take any buy over here. First trade depending on a model. I wish that it will work. It has to reach to this gap within 3 candle. 1, 2, 3. So very next candle it has to come over here to give me the entry. Or I can wait for 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 wait for one more candle. I'm not sure about the PM session, brother. Okay, I'll wait for one more candle. Okay, so within this candle, if it doesn't come, then I'm not going to take this trade anymore. Or if that high is taken, this line is taken, I will not take this trade. Medalana, Please, bro, if you get payout, don't forget to explain how to do scheme. Please don't forget to let us know, okay? We will be eagerly waiting for your scheme. This trade will be only invalid if that line is taken, that buy sell line is taken. If it is taken, this trade is going to be invalid. Not yet. It's not called taken. It's called taken. What the 15-minute fair value gap. There is a 15-minute fair value gap. That is why I was trying to target that buy side liquidity. While it has been taken, tap to this 15-minute fair value gap. I'm not interested to buy anymore here. This is that 15-minute gap. I'm not interested to buy anymore from there. Now it's time to look for some scalping, small scalping. Last fair value gap, entry fair value gap. For the first time, it will close below this candle. It's going to be my order block, the perfect order block. So second entry opportunity according to the model, that is the sell. Without any kind of hesitation, stop loss 2 tick above that candle, which is my order block. Second entry depending on that price action. Here is the partial, first partial, depending on that order block. This is the first partial. Target is this last fair value gap. Now let's see if you can give me something. According to the model, this is the second entry I have found today. First entry was here, depending on that 22 IT model, didn't find that. Second entry is from here, from the order block, which has traded the entry fair value gap from 15-minute chart, should fall now. At least for this fair value gap. If it is overzealous, it will reach for this last fair value gap. There is not if. Let's see if it can fall. No if. When it will fall. It should be like this. When it will fall here, I'll take my partial. Then I'll close my trade here. If it reach here, then I'll close my full profit. But when it will come here, I'll take my profit. So there is something, when I say something is different. If it come here, that means I'm not sure about that. When it will come here, that means I'm pretty much sure that it will come here. I'll take the partial over there. If I were here, for the sake of this conversation, if I were here, I would put my stop loss over there, exactly over here. But as I am in live, I don't want to take that small risk. Instead, I would love to put it over there. This is the time for scalping though. That means not like 20 handle, 30 handle, because market has moved a lot. So it can be little slow right now. But as it is my last chance, let's go for the 20 handle partial. the last chance for today. I don't think so that I will get another opportunity after this trade. So as I told, when it will come here, now my partial level is a bit below of this fair value gap, but if you don't want to take that risk, close the partial to the top of this gap, to the top. But if you want to hold it until here, which I believe that it will reach, then of course you can hold it until that area, because I believe it will reach at least until over there. When it will reach here, I'll take my partial. When, not if. But if it come here, I'll get my full partial, I mean full profit. There's the partial. Partial has taken. Stop loss at the break even. Stop loss has to be at the break even. If it come here, I'll get my full profit. Why you are saying like that way? Because this is that 22 YT model over here. The entry gap is extremely important to me. So it can be now the order block, and this market can start to go higher now. I have no idea, is it reaching for that breakaway gap or not? Is it coming for this breakaway gap or not? I have no idea. So if I were here, I would take the partial, got stopped out to the break even, perfect. If I get stopped out, I would take rebuy from this order block. Okay, here. Immediately I would switch my chart and would take rebuy from this order block. Just for the sake of this conversion, I'll put it here. See this order block? I'm going to remove the propulsion block. I would immediately took rebuy from that order block. From here, stop loss there, target to the 50% of this entry gap. As it reach to this open of that candle, I would love to put it over there. But remember, if I get stopped out to the break even, then otherwise I would hold that sell until that last or breakaway gap. Stop loss would be a bit lower actually, not exactly here. It should be there. There. And I'll put it here. Same thing here. We'll take the partial, not 20 handle, to the low of this gap, exactly to this low of this gap. Here, I'll try to take the partial over there and hold the trade until the low. See this candle will stop me out here. This candle will stop me out, and then the next candle I will take my entry by this candle here. That candle I will take my entry, partial, target. This candle, this entry point has been breached by this candle, that candle. I'm going to put it here. 22 YT model can't take the buy from this area. The reason is it takes too much time to reach here, so I have to wait for the order block. New propulsion block. This is the partial area where market actually took me. Let's see if it can give me not 20 handle partial, it's just an partial to the low of this hourly last entry gap. So 17 handle, something like that. And target will be this 25 handle. Now you will say that it is, brother, why you are thinking about sell then go? What did I say? When it will come here, I'll take my partial. I don't know it will come here or not. If it come here, I'll get my full profit. On the other hand, this is the 22 YT model. Market structure shift, entry fair value gap, breakaway gap. I can't push my button from here because it takes too long to come here. So I have to wait for the order block. When the order block will appear on the chart, take partial, take entry, took partial, put my stop loss to the break even. If this candle tap to this open, I will get stopped out after the partial. So here I got the partial already and stopped out over there. Didn't give me the full profit. It will go later, I don't care. That is why I immediately switch my bias from bearish to bullish. This is the time for scalping, a small run, small run, 15 to 20 handle run, something like that. Because market has moved a lot. So much movement. So much movement. তবু এই দেয়ালের শরীরে যত রং ধুয়ে যাওয়া মানুষ নেশাদা প্রতিহিংসাতমা চেতনা যত উদ্ভাসিত আলোড়ন আকাশে মতো নকশাত নীলে ডুবে থাকা তোমার প্রিয় কনক তার চোখের কাছাকাছি এসে যারা পথে if there is a gap, whenever this candle will close, I'll push the re-entry over there. If there is a gap, and we'll cover just this gap. If there is no gap, this is useless. Whatever I'm saying here, it's useless. For example, the candle closed there, okay? I'll push the very next candle, I'll push the bottom. If no gap, no entry. No gap, no entry. Okay, there is a gap. So this candle open, I'll push the button over there. As there is a gap. Stop loss, one tick below this gap. Just one tick below this gap. Something like that, okay? Target same area, that 50%. What is this gap? Unfilled gap. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. This is going to be filled 100%. So my stop loss is safe one tick below this gap. Just one tick below that gap. And target will be the 50% where I'm expecting this market will go. Wherever it will open, I have to push the button over there. Because I am expecting this is not coming here. So I can wait for that. It will come to this gap. See this 50%? That is the boom. Now it's a 15 handle. As I told, it's time for the small scalping. It didn't hit. It should hit the 50% at least. Because this gap is called unfilled gap. It should not be filled 100%. Pa, 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 pa. Now if I get stopped out here, I will lose just 4 handle. But if I will get 15 handle. Here is the range 15 handle, sometimes 10 handle, sometimes 12 handle, sometimes 20 handle. Depends how long is the range. Order block, propulsion block, unfilled fair value gap, opened, boom. Who has the question? Ask ask your question, brother. Brother from another mother, how are you doing? AVS Phoenix. It's been like a decade. I don't see your name, brother. It's been like a decade. How are you, brother? AVS Phoenix. Madi, today is no news day, but I am expecting something weird happens. Maybe Trump tweet for a news about tariff and okay and and if you're enjoying the stream, kindly smash the like button and just subscribe on channel. Show your appreciation. Everything in this channel and related platforms Discord and X are completely free. People doesn't give a shit about your free things. They need to be pay something, then they will give you the attention. In this short area, I can take a sell here, get stopped out. After taking the partial, get stopped out to the break even. I will take a buy here, take partial, get stopped out to the break even again. Again take buy, will close the trade exactly to this 50% and good, go over there. This to sell is not valid. All of you know that because this is above this new week opening gap. Above the new week opening gap, no sell is valid. That was for me for some kind of expectation. Even though it worked, I'm not saying that please take that entry. No, it's not the entry you should take it. Same thing here. It didn't work. It worked, but it didn't work. So these two entry is not valid at all. This to sell didn't work today. I was confident about this to sell. Same logic, same everything. Took two losses over there. There is one win, two win, one loss, two loss, one win, two win, three win. So overall 5 win, 2 loss. I think it's good. All you can do, take the partial, hold your trade until this new day opening gap. If you want to do that, you can do that as well. I just pushed the button until the exact level where it should go. So that's all. The logic is this gap should not be filled 100%. This is called what is that? Consequence. There is a consequence. This whole gap I found from here. When I have seen that this market has taken the liquidity around here, around this area, it has taken the liquidity. Trade the new week opening gap, higher time frame PDR. That is my higher time frame PDR. Trade that new week opening gap. Let me remove this too because that was my experiment. And you know what? Take the liquidity, market structure shift. So my first entry opportunity from here, market didn't give me the entry opportunity. Okay, I have no problem. Came to this hourly entry fair value gap, got the order block entry until the entry fair value gap to the 22 YT model. Remember, this gap should not be traded. Sometimes it's been traded. Most of the time it should not be traded. Here, partial, hold the trade until here. If it reaches, you will get your full profit. Otherwise, your boom, well, as I told, well. As this is the 22 YT model and market takes too long to come to this entry gap, I can't simply push the button over here to take the buy because it takes too long. I have to wait for the further information. What is that? Order block. I got the order block here. Now this is the opening of this order block, but actually this is the consecutive order block, these two candles. So you have to push the button while this market will tap to the high of this candle. That is why I framed the trade around this area, around here. So that should be the entry around here. Not there actually. It should be by that candle. Let me show that candle. That is the buy from the order block, partial to this 50%. Sorry, the low of that hourly entry gap. Target is 50%. You will got this partial, got stopped out to the break even. order block has been traded, propulsion block has been traded, there should be an unfilled gap. That is why I told, if there is a gap, whatever gap it is, if it can make a gap, whenever the next candle will open, I'll push the button by covering this gap, 1 or 2 tick by covering this gap. Target will be this 50%, where this should go. Entry fair value gap has a nature. Most of the time it trade the 50%. Here you see it trade here, it was unexpected, it should reach at least until the 50% of this entry gap. It is the nature of the entry gap. So until this entry gap I was confident about to reach. You can do what else you can do, you can just simply take a partial here, hold your trade until the new day opening gap low, by believing this gap is not going to be filled 100%. So your stop loss should be safe below that unfilled gap. If it filled 100%, that means your entry logic has gone. So there is no need to put the stop loss here and thinking that it will work. No, you pushed the button because you are believing this is going to be the unfilled gap. So this is a very strong zone that should not be filled by the price. So it should be happy with here. And then this round. Another buy from this candle, any of these two candle, another buy, but not interested to push it. But you guys can see another buy from these two candle. So whenever this candle will close, if it close above both of this candle, then buy will be above this candle from here. If it close only above this candle, then I will just let it go. As you can see here, it closed there. If it tap to, okay, either way it tap to this new day opening gap. Otherwise, if it wouldn't tap over here, I would frame another buy from there, and stop loss would be here. Target would be the same area, which is the new day opening gap around this area. Unfortunately, it tapped over there, so of course you are not going to push the button. It's up to you, man, but it is what it is. If you have any question, let me know. Otherwise, I will close the stream after 8 minutes. So this 8 minutes, I'm not interested to talk about the price action. This is all about the model. So here I talked about the model depending on the price action. This whole entries were depending on the first presented gap. No model, nothing at all for me around this area, nothing. But here that was the 22 YT model, which was the base of my trading, and the order block and the fair value gap order block. You have seen the order block entry again or everything over there. So let's talk with you guys. Please push the like button, push the subscription button, make it 10,905 subscriber. So I need 3 more subscriber to make it 10,905 subscriber. I was not looking for buy until the body closed above this new week opening gap high. While the body has closed above this new week opening gap high, only the buy is valid. Only buy, no sell is valid. Even if you have the beautiful sell side liquidity over there, I don't care. Talk to me. Talk to me, guys. By the way, who were they? How did it come? Experts recommend a micro exercise to lose weight. Where they gone? Ah, this is that. I don't have any upper target, brother. Have you listened to some classical music suggestions you were asking us last week? I have listened some of them, but as I was in a tour last week, so I didn't finish all of them. I have listened maybe 2 to 3 2 to 3 music. Next weekend I will listen them. I need some time. I need some weather to listen the music and the mentality, of course. Like when I'm in so much pain, I love to look for the music. Otherwise, I don't listen the music. So I'm waiting for that moment again. It's reaching 15-minute last fair value gap from 10 a.m. yesterday. Could it start reversing from there? I'm only interested for the reversal, brother. I'm not happy with this run. That run was unexpected to me. So I am not interested to see this run. I'm only interested to see the fall. But it didn't fall. So this new day opening gap, let's see if it can stop the market and send it lower again. So around the PM session, I'm thinking that it will start to fall again. Net kit. Next 4 minutes, I really don't want to talk about the price action anymore. Let's talk to you guys. Ask me something, please. Let's gossip a bit. Quiet, the chat is so quiet. Are you guys in a trade right now? Why you are so quiet, brother? It feels like I'm in a ghost place. Hey Phoenix, I'm so cool, brother. Thanks for asking. How are you, brother? If you look closely and analyze the chart, you'll understand why I was bullish today. I don't give a shit about you, brother. Sorry to say like that way. Please don't talk about the price right now. I'm not in a good mood for talking about the price anymore. I've already talked a lot about this price action. If you say me anything about the price, my mind will be blown now. And you will think that I'm rude. I'm not rude, but I really don't want to talk about the price right now anymore. I don't give a shit if this market keep going higher for the all-time high right now, or if it fall for the bottom. I really don't care about that. Trading is done for me for until 12:50. I took my boom out of gold. Now I'm sitting on my hands and enjoying the pretty price action. Let's talk about something else, please. No, I'm not married. Wow, that's a good question, Jadov. I'm not married. Are you married, brother? If I were married, maybe my wife would be with me right now and would talk to me. Hey, listen, I need that. Please go to shop and buy this for me. And I would say, you guys, okay, guys, I'm coming back within 30 minutes. I have to go to the grocery. I have to go to the shop to buy some grocery. Tell us more about psychology, how to stay in. I'm taking a few ticks when green, but when I am red, I will hold. You have to fix your target. How many handles do you need? Now, for me, when I'm trading with my funded account, my maximum target is 20 handle. So I take 15 handle partial, 20 handle target, profit target. When I take 15 handle partial, I put my stop loss to the break even, and with the price, I keep trailing them. I don't give a shit if it give me 20 handle or not. But 15 handle partial, I'm profitable already. I know that. So I'm afraid of trailing drawdown. So I keep trailing the stop loss too fast. Too fast. If I'm lucky without stopping me out, if it give me the boom, I am happy with that. If it doesn't do that, I'll be stop with my partial profit. So in my opinion, you have to fix how many handle do you need. Now, if you ask me about the stop loss, as you told, when you are losing, you are holding it. You have to fix your stop loss as well. See here, stop loss is 19 handle. Here, 19 handle. Here, 18 handle. Sorry, there, 20 handle. Okay, it should be 20 handle, not 20 handle one tick. My maximum stop loss is 20 handle. Now I have to put my stop loss over there. For the sake of this conversation, maybe I have to put the stop loss over here, which is 30 handle. But I'm desperate to take this trade. I will put my stop loss maximum 20 handle. If it is logical to me, like here, I need to cover this first presented gap and this gap. I have to just cover both of them. So I have put my stop loss around 20 handle. I don't care I got stopped out or not. I will try to take re-entry, but I'm not interested to put my stop loss by believing that 30 handle. If I'm wrong, I will get a loss of huge loss. So my maximum stop loss is 20 handle. If it is low volatility, most of the time you will see that my stop loss is kind of, see over here, 13 handle stop loss, here 17 handle stop loss, there 4 handle stop loss, something like that. Very small stop loss. If it is logical to me to put the stop loss over there and it is smaller, I love to look for those type of trade. Around here, when I was talking about this buy, if you remember from this entry gap, I told that I have to put my stop loss below this low, below that low, which is 35 handle. I'm not able to do that. So what I will do, I will put my stop loss below this low, which is 20 handle, below that fair value gap. So I will take that risk. If this market come here and stop me out, I'm okay with that. I will try to look for the re-entry until this low is not taken, while it will close out this entry gap. But it doesn't mean that I will put it here and I'll think that, okay, I don't want to get stopped out. I don't care about getting stopped out, but I care about my stop loss. So your stop loss has to be fixed, something like I will go maximum 15 handle, 20 handle, whatever it is supporting your logic. That should be your highest stop loss. If you think that your stop loss here is illogical, like here, if my 20 handle stop loss was something like that, let me show you. Maybe my entry is there, okay, and I have to put my stop loss here, which is 28 handle. I would never go for that trade because I can't cover this breakaway gap by 20 handle. I can't do that, so I will never go for this trade. But if I see my entry is there and my stop loss is over here, I will never put my stop loss over here. I'll put my stop loss over there. Maximum what I can do, I can put it a bit lower of that fair value gap, a bit lower, because it is safe hand for me. So in my opinion, you have to fix your stop loss and target profit to overcome that problem. Just my opinion, brother. You can try this. If it is satisfied answer, please let me know. If it is not, tell me. I will talk more about that. When you go to Portugal, I had a plan to go for Portugal this month, but I changed my plan. I will go next month, inshallah. How old are you? I will be 34 next 11th of September. Next 11th September, I'll be 34. I'm from Bangladesh, a very small country. I think you know about this Bangladesh because of the student protest last year. Uh, it should be well known because ICT himself also talk about Bangladesh, the protest. So you should know Bangladesh. Bro, who else are you trading with other than those 8 choices here? Like it a lot. Bro, who else are you trading with other than those 8 choices here? Like it a lot, boss. I think my English is very bad. I didn't understand it. Phoenix, can you please break it down? Bro, you are amazing. Miss you too, brother. Please come here. Sometimes show yourself. I love to read the name who are with me for so long. So when you will be self-dependent, of course you don't need to come to our live anymore, but sometimes come and say hi, hello. I'll be very happy for that. Thank you. Thank you, Magda. Where are you from, Magda? Madi, wow, you are 9/11, baby. Yeah, I'm 9/11. Was your daily bias bullish? No, my daily bias was bearish. I was bearish. I was bearish until this market didn't break that new week opening gap. When this new week opening gap is broken, I was bullish. But until the new week opening gap was not broken, I was extremely bearish. That is why you can see here. First, I framed the sell. This one was immediate mind switching actually because of the liquidity and the new week opening gap low. So that was an immediate mind switching. Then I tried two more sell here, didn't work out. And then there is a sell, there is a buy, there is two buy. One sell, two buy. Bro, I'm your brother from another mother. I remember you were the one who actually discovered this brother from another mother. But try to come sometimes, brother. I really love to read your name. Okay, you're from South Africa. Thank you, brother, for letting me know that. So, yes, that's good. If today you are not live, then which entries you take? As a hindsight, good question, Sachin. As a hindsight, if I watch this price closely, all of this price, I wouldn't do anything here, just nothing. As a hindsight, I'm talking about as a hindsight. I will do nothing over here. Finally, when I have seen this area, market came here, tap to the new day, new week opening gap. You see here, this is that area where market tap went higher. This is the area first I would start to look for buying opportunity. And if you ask me, I would go for only this order block. But here I wouldn't target just the 50%. Instead, I would target until the new day opening gap low. So my only trade, if I am not here, this is all about the hindsight, okay? So don't get confused. Nothing here. Simply I would do nothing. This is the area where I would go for the buy. From this gap, order block, trade that order block, took entry, add some more here, took partial to the 50%, hold the trade until this new opening gap low. Until that new opening gap low, I would hold it. So entry would be there, target would be here, there, stop loss would be way lower there. So that would be my only trade for today after taking the partial exactly around there, 27 handle partial, and then target over there, took partial, hold it, go for that. So Antara Vendrian from Colombia, bro. Oh, okay, you're from Colombia. Antonio Valentine from Colombia, bro. This is the London session where I have seen that market has built the relatively equal lows. This low from 15-minute chart and this low from 15-minute chart is the relatively equal lows. So I had a plan for trading here actually to take the buy. So I did a lot of things over here with my eval and took a lot of losses over there. First, I took the buy here from, see this volume imbalance. When this black candle tapped to this volume imbalance, first I took the buy here. Okay, around that candle. Stop loss was below this low. Target, a very simple target, 15 handle target. That was the target. When this market came here, I put the stop loss below that order block. Here, below that order block. I got stripped out by that candle. See this candle? I got stripped out by that candle. This market went higher again because I've seen this low is not taken. It went higher again. I took re-entry while it closed here. So I think entry was there. Stop loss was just covered that fair value gap. Here, target was 15 handle. Exactly to this 15 handle. Target was over there. Later, when this fall a bit, I think it was that candle. It was that candle. Tap and go higher, then come back again. Okay, this is that candle. Before closing this candle, I moved to my stop loss, got stripped out to the break even. Pushed re-entry over here by that candle. You asking me the psychology. This is all the psychology for me today. That specific candle, sorry, not that candle, this indecisive candle. I pushed the button over there, took same area here, that high as 17 handle, because I have already take on loss, one break even. There was some commission here, so I took a bit loss over there, put the stop loss here, and then moved it higher. This candle stopped me out again. This specific candle stopped me out again. So that was 3 entry, but the problem was for the first trade I was pretty much good over here. Then the next 2 trade I went to mini contract, and that was a 3 mini contract. That was a 3 mini contract entry. Okay, so I took some losses here with here. Before all of these losses, I took a sell here. Before all of these losses, it was like bearable. One loss, small loss, to break even. With the commission, it was small losses. Here I took my first sell from here with bit leverage. Okay, bit leverage means near about 7, sorry, near about maybe two mini contract. It was like here. Target was this low, here that low. It was relatively equal loss, so 20 handle was my target by making 15 handle partial. So that was the loss, 2 handle loss, and stop loss was a bit higher. Okay, because I got stopped out by that candle, by this candle, not by that candle, by this candle. So it was something like 10 handles, something like that. Got a loss here. Immediately I switched the bias, took the buy here. I'm telling you the truth. I don't care about you. What do you think about me? I don't care about you. I took the buy here. Stop loss was below that fair value gap. Sorry, below that candle we just made this fair value gap. Same thing, 2 mini contract. Target was somewhere here. I don't remember what was the target. Okay, so 2 mini contract here. This candle closed here, then it opened here around this area. By seeing this candle, the very next candle first went higher, a bit weak. You can see bit weak. I took rebuy without any logic, without any kind of logic. I pushed the button. Target was this relatively equal highs over here. Got stopped out here. Stop loss was 2 tick below that candle actually. So here somewhere 10 handle, something like that. Okay, I don't exactly, 9 to 10 handle, something like that. This time I took 3 contract entry and got this loss. This 3 loss already broke my account. Then I went to micro and tried to take the entry here. Didn't work. Re back to mini again. Got this 2 loss. Then I logged into my funded account because I have seen that it has made that relatively equal low, so it should go higher. So in the meantime I was late. I was late for the 15 handle because my last opportunity was here from the new midnight open. That was the last opportunity. But when this candle, you can see here, I pushed the button there from this gap by believing this gap is going to hold the market. And stop loss was, I think stop loss was below this low, below that low. It is my funded account, and target was same 15 handle. So that is the 15 handle, and you can see, okay, I think later I moved my stop loss. Yeah, later maybe I moved my stop loss after seeing this candle. I moved my stop loss. It was like here, a small, very small loss. Okay, 3 handle, something like that. I think, yeah, it was near about 3 handle loss. So I took that loss to my funded account. Didn't do anything here because I was exhausted after framing 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 trade. Almost everything is loss here. After 7 losing trade, I stopped doing anything over here. Then I come to this area. First took that entry. Actually I pushed the button while it tapped to this line showing over there. Took the partial, closed the trade over there. Then took resell from the 22 YT model. That is the market structure shift. After taking the buy side liquidity, market structure shift, took the sell, took the sell here, got stopped out by there, so it was like 700 something loss, and then took re-entry when it tapped to this fair value gap, closed below this fair value gap. 22 YT model didn't take that high. Same logic, which I have done wrong here. I didn't repeat it here. I did switch my chart, the bias. I shouldn't do that because it was making the relatively equal highs. I should not go against that relatively equal highs. This was about the 7 AM kill zone trade, this one, and that one I took and loss here. Then I took a re-entry by putting my stop loss above that high, one tick above that high, took the partial to this line and closed the trade below this low, below that low. So that is more than enough for today. I will see tomorrow. That is why I didn't do anything over here with my funded account, because I'm totally exhausted, and I would, if I would come back with my eval, maybe I would read the market in a different way, because the thing will work in my mind is I have to mitigate all of these losses, which is nearly impossible because I'm already exhausted, and I am forcing myself to mitigate my loss. Either I will try to recover some of losses tomorrow, otherwise I will blow the account. But I can't take that risk by today, as I'm literally, I know that I'm forcing the market. So I really don't want to do that. If I get some profit, which is more than enough, I stopped trading over there. And this is what I'm trying to tell you guys. Please stop trading here. That trade actually gave me a small profit after mitigating that loss. That is why I framed the another sell over here. Otherwise I would stop to this buy if it was more than enough. If I didn't have this loss, I would stop after that trade. 7 a.m. kill zone, where you can see 6:30. After 6:30 market has cleared relatively equal loss. This is that 7 a.m. candle, which is a bullish candle. I wanted to push the button from this gap. It takes too long. I didn't believe it because it takes too long to reach to this gap. So I didn't do it. Instead, I wait for that order block as well as market above the midnight open to push the button. And this is the price, as you can see here. Yeah, that's all. Anthony join our committee of traders. Thank you, brother, for telling the people to join our Discord. That is a free Discord. If you would love to join, you will be appreciated, man. It's not a game, bro. What happened with you with that trading FOMO? No, it's not FOMO. It's kind of uh, giving the punishment to myself. I did wrong here. So I punished myself. I don't care if it is a beautiful price action or if it is a bad price action. As I did wrong here, which I should not do, as I did it here, I have punished myself not by pushing any button. I didn't want to push the button. That's all. Not FOMO. Something like punishment. Yes, sir. Otherwise, a bit profitable. Also, how do you manage to keep losses small and win bigger? Because my stop loss, trailing stop loss is too bad. You will be able to see that in my life. If I frame any trade or if I push the button, I always keep trailing the stop loss too fast. I don't care about my profit. I care about my loss. So whenever I get the possibility, I trail my stop loss. If I get stopped out prematurely, I will take a re-entry. As you can see here, what I have done here, I got stopped out prematurely because market didn't take the high, which should not be taken. I took re-entry over there. So I always trail my stop loss too fast. Question: looking for sell for market tapped on 15-minute favorable gap and 1 minute it took buy side liquidity but created another relatively equal high. Whatever given perfect this type of trade, what to do? Ignore. Of course you have to ignore. If there is a clean relatively equal highs, you have to ignore that. I don't care about that order block. If it made relatively equal highs, you have to ignore it. Is there anyone who is not my subscriber? If there is anyone, just let me know. Who is here who is not my subscriber? Make it 905, guys, for our OCD satisfaction. I need one more subscriber to make it 5. Any more question? I didn't understand, brother. You asked me the question if there is relatively equal highs and then there is some kind of order block that has been generated. Should you go for that trade? No, you should not go for that trade, even if it is in the last fair value gap, because it has created the relatively equal highs. Liquidity is the strongest thing in trading. This market moves only because of the liquidity. So either you have to wait, you have to target the liquidity, or you have to wait for purging the liquidity to frame your trade. So either way you have to wait for the liquidity. If you are looking for the against the liquidity, then you have to wait to that liquidity to be taken. For the sake of this conversation, let me show you something, just for the sake of this conversation. Okay, maybe this is relatively equal highs. Okay, something like relatively equal highs, and this is inside the last fair value gap. So there is a fair value gap, just for the sake of this conversation. It's not relatively equal highs, it is in the last fair value gap. This is a beautiful order block. So can you take that sell while there is a relatively equal highs? Maybe something like this. Okay, there is something like this. It has created relatively equal highs with maybe a previous high. Should you go for this order block entry? 100% no. There is no way to go for that order block entry, as it left that clean highs. It is inside the last fair value gap. I don't care. If it move without clearing that liquidity, and it moved too far, you are waiting to be taken and then fall, but it didn't do that. Instead, it has fallen, then come to this last fair value gap. For the sake of this conversation, now you will start to look for buy, and you will target that liquidity, because it left that liquidity open over there. So it has built the conspiracy over there for the retail trader to think that it's a strong resistance. So they took the sell. Now you will start to look for the buy for that sellers. Do you understand, brother? Tomorrow and Friday I have day off, and I'm going to be here with you all day. I'm happy, love when it happens. I'm eagerly waiting for that, brother. Come on, guys, push the subscribe button and join the friendly trade community on Discord to learn more about psychology, trade scalping, and ICT strategy. Please, guys, make it 905. Please do it. It's extremely bullish. Let's see. This is the last boundary, actually. So if it can stop by this boundary, or it can keep falling. Sorry, it can keep going higher. Unexpected price, absolutely unexpected price. At the beginning, as I told, this is the area where I have to be very careful. Excuse me. So can we assume that the new week opening gaps and daily opening gaps are strong pools of liquidity also, in addition to the 22 mentorship? How would you infuse these gaps? New day opening gap and new week opening gap, I used them for my bias. As you have seen that today my bias was bearish, right? I was extremely bearish. When this candle has closed above this new week opening gap high, I switch my bias from bearish to bullish. I'm not interested to take any kind of sell anymore. I'm more interested to look for buy until this new day opening gap. If it closes above this new day opening gap again, I will keep looking for the buy for the next buy side liquidity, or until this new week opening gap. If it doesn't close above this new week opening gap or this area, and instead it closed below this area, I will start to look for sell again for to the top of this new week opening gap. So I have used them for the bias, for selecting my bias. Am I bullish? Am I bearish? This is going to determine that. You are breaking up. See you tomorrow. Thank you, brother. 10,905 subscriber. See you. See you, guys. I was waiting for that 905 subscriber. Thank you so much. Whoever actually subscribed, my love to you and my prayer for you, brother. I wish that you will be profitable in trading, inshallah. today or tomorrow. Just keep coming. You will learn a lot from here. So I think there is no more question. I'm not sure about the PM session. If I come, you will get the notification. Otherwise, until tomorrow, cheers guys. Yes, Mahdi, we got that OCD satisfaction. See you, brother.